Welcome to part two of the Fulfillment Keystones series, my 7-part series about fulfillment for parents. Today, I'm going to ask you, did you know that your kids might be missing out on you if you're not showing up as a fulfilled parent? You know why? Because you're not showing up as your best self. So hear me out. If you're a parent or a caregiver and you keep putting your dreams on the back burner, postponing them until later, until someday when it's less busy, whether your dreams are completing a creative project or changing jobs to something you actually enjoy, or maybe it's traveling and exploring the world. And you keep telling yourself you'll get to those dreams someday later because now you have other priorities, and you tell yourself you're being practical, it's for the sake of your family, you're being true to that value, kids always come first. You are grateful for what you have now. Others have it worse, but still deep down, you feel frustrated. You know that something is missing and you feel a bit oppressed and sad because you know that there's meant to be more to life than this daily hustle. And you might see other people achieving their dreams and you feel secretly resentful because you want that for yourself. You want your dreams to come true. And you know you could do it only if you could just have more time, more energy. But somehow the days keep passing by, every day is the same, and you feel stuck. Now, I know I have been there, and I share more about my story in other episodes and on my blog, The Teen Soul Coach. But today, I want to share about the benefits of you showing up as a fulfilled parent and how it impacts your kids. I will start with my definition of fulfillment. Fulfillment to me is knowing that I'm on the path which is most aligned to who I really am, that I'm not living according to someone else's structures or expectations. It's about me being certain that I'm not just letting the days go by without attending to what I really want. Fulfillment to me is also about seeing evidence that I'm on my aligned path. Tangible evidence in my external reality, something I can see, touch, and feel. It might be also in my inner state, also in my relationships, in the quality of my life. It's not all materialistic or, achieving an end goal, but it's a state of being. And it's ultimately about being at peace with myself and with life. So there's a difference between living and hoping that one day I'll start that dream, and living knowing that I'm actually on the right path towards my dream. Now, I might not have reached my dream or my goals. I know it's a long, hard path, but I've actually started walking on this path. I'm not postponing. I'm not walking down a different path. I know that I'm doing the best that I can at the very moment. So I invite you to take a moment and pause this recording and think about what fulfillment means to you personally. If my definition of fulfillment resonates with you, then we're on the same page. Now, what I want to say next is that the need for fulfillment is valid. It's not a selfish, greedy thing or, a desire to be, this desire to be fulfilled. It's coming from, if that desire for fulfillment, if it's coming from a pure place in your heart, it's a calling from your soul to make you shine brighter so that you can make the world around you a brighter place. And fulfillment is 10 times more important if you're a parent or a caregiver, or you're dealing with children and youth who are looking up to you. See, when you're fulfilled, you're happy, you're radiant, you show up fully when you're around your family. You give them your full presence, whether it's your kids, your partner, they can't help but feel your radiance and your positive energy. Now, on the other hand, if you're not feeling fulfilled in your life, if you're feeling resentful, or maybe you're exhausted or absent-minded or worried all the time, you'll not be able to give your family your full attention. You'll miss out on stuff. You'll let things slip. And this has different negative consequences, at all stages of your kid's age, especially when they're teens and they're already wanting independence and pushing you away. Now, the second reason for you to actually go seek fulfillment is that when you're fulfilled, you feel confident, you feel whole. This makes you a healthy role model to your kids because they see you're this person they can look up to. You don't have to give them lectures or, force teachings into them. You're just being you. You're in a state of being that is authentic to yourself. And again, you're so radiant, shining your light, and they can just see you. They can use you as a role model. Now, contrast this with if you're feeling miserable all the time and not happy and you're nagging about life, and your kids see you in that state, and then your kids will be negative too. They will think that life is about misery and suffering, and there's no point anyway, and they won't give their best. When you're fulfilled, you're also calm and peaceful. You're able to hold safe space for your kids in whatever they're going through, especially in the teen years again, when they're going through the adolescent and angst. You will stay as a bright lighthouse, even when they push you away. You'll have so much more capacity to be patient and loving and gracious when they're acting out. And this is important because it allows your kids to trust you, to know that you love them no matter what. And they will eventually come to you for their important questions instead of hiding their stuff away from you because, they're afraid you'll blow up at them or you're criticized. So you see now how investing in your own fulfillment benefits your entire family. And I'm telling you right now, it is possible. Take a moment to imagine what your family life would be like if you were fulfilled. What would be different about your relationship with your kids if you were showing up as a happy, fulfilled parent? And be honest with yourself. If you're not fulfilled, you're actually doing your family a disservice. You're denying your kids the best version of you. They are missing out on you. Which brings us to the question, so how do we go about it in practical reality where, as parents, we are juggling lots of things. There are bills to pay, angry people to deal with, social issues, and all that stuff. How do we go about living a fulfilled life in practical reality? So I will talk about this in the next episode, where I will be introducing the first keystone for fulfillment. Thank you for listening. I'm Nadine, the Teen Soul Coach. See you next time.